What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Surfside Fishing and Outdoors. Today we're going to keep it local. We're going to head over to the Bailey Bridge, which is a local structure by my house. And I've got about 2 dozen live shrimp. And I'm going to try and hit the pilings for some mangrove snappers today. And whatever else will bite. Hopefully, maybe a red. You never know. But we're going to give it a shot. Staying local today because there's some storms dropping in from the north, and I don't want to get caught, you know, out on the Gulf or closer to the Gulf with a little tiny boat. So we're gonna get out here and make it all happen. All right, I didn't realize my camera was on hyperlapse, so let's start this over again. Today we are at the Bailey Bridge, which is local to my house, and we're going to stay close to the bridge because we've got some storms coming down from the north, and I'm going to show you what I'm using here. I've got a 1/0 circle hook paired up with a 2500 series reel, light medium rod, about 2 feet of fluorocarbon, 15-pound leader, and then you know, backed up with some braid. And what I'm doing here today is I've got 2 dozen shrimp, and what I'm doing, real simple, nice lively shrimp, and I'm just going to tail hook it. Mangroves like to eat things head first, so tail hook that right in the middle like that, and then we'll just drop it down. I already had one on the last drop, but the camera was on the wrong setting, so let's drop it down to the bottom. Crank it up 2 cranks, a few cranks, and there we go. Oh, drop it back down. I think he took it. Took it. I was quick. Whew, it's rough today. All right. Get down to the bottom and crank it up a few turns. Mangroves like structure. Oh, there we go. There's a nice one. They always fight like they're going to be big, and then they're just tiny. In the state of Florida, they got to be 10 inches to keep. This guy's not going to make the cut, and he also swallowed the hook. All right. Let's try and find this honey hole with the big ones. That one felt big, but obviously undersized. So I'm off the bottom about a foot. So, come on. Man, I'm gonna get knocked off this boat today. Did I lose my shrimp already? I sure did. Maybe closer to the structure. Come on. There we go. I got a little bit bigger. Not much though. Little guy, what, 7 inches, 6 inches? Need some bigger ones. Drop it back down to the bottom. Come on up. Oh, that was a big one. Missed him. I missed that one. I have to change this hook. This is like an octopus circle hook. It's too much bite. Okay, let's go back down. Come on. Hold it. Let's go. Come on. This one I threaded through the horn of the shrimp, the head, right behind the brain. Maybe I have a different result. Since these mangroves like to attack the head. Yeah, got one. It's a good one. Oh, I snagged a pinfish. It's a good idea. I'm gonna take this guy and live line him on the other pole. And maybe, look at that, snagged him right in the gill plate. Take this guy and live line him on the other rod. Tail hook him. And I'm gonna do a little extra. I'm gonna clip his fins so he can't swim as well, and make him a little bit more floundering in the water, so to speak. All right, so we'll leave that there like that. Maybe that'll get picked up by a giant. And let's get some more shrimp down. That worked out perfectly. Okay. Right back down. Gotta be quick. All right, so I changed that hook. I went to a just a J hook, 1/0, just a regular J, not a circle. Nice and sharp. Hopefully it makes it easier for the hook set and easier to get the shrimp on. That octopus hook was a little bit of a pain in the ass. All right, let's check that out. Whew. There we go. Another small one. Guys, I found the nursery. Found the nursery. Oh, now I gotta retie. Lost everything on the structure, which happens when you bridge fish. I'll be back. Here's a little fishing hack I want to share with you guys. If you guys have any of these neoprene style koozies at home, or you can get them cheap somewhere, they make great little leader holders for all your different types of leader material, so they don't come unraveled all the time. You don't have to deal with tape or trying to find the notch, you know, in the spool. But these things are great. They stretch out, they're waterproof or water resistant, they dry out, they get wet. It's pretty cool. And then I'm using these 2-aught Mustad live bait hooks and some split shots, or half-ounce split shots, or quarter-ounce. So yeah, I'm gonna rig this up and then I'll get back to it. Pull off about, I don't know, a little over 2 feet. And take your koozie, slide it right back on. Good to go. Right back in the tackle box they go. And my knots for basically connecting your barrel swivel to your main line is just basically a fisherman's knot. I learned this when I was a kid and it's never failed me. Rotate it through with the fluoro probably around 12 times. And then take your tag end right through that loop, grab it, wet it, pull a little bit, and pull your swivel, and just cinch it down slowly. And that's it. And some guys use, you know, different knots, but this works for me. And just take your tag end, cut that off, and then tie the same knot with the hook. Some guys use different types of knots, loop knots, but this has really been my go-to forever, and it's pretty good. Gets a little tricky with the fluoro because it's a little slippery, but you know, once you figure it out. And with the hook, what I do is I grab my trusty, rusty hook removers and put that on the hook, or even better, grab your hook with your scissors and cinch it down nice and slow and steady until it locks in. If you go too fast, it'll pull right through and you got to start all over again. So just again, take your tag end, cut it off, and now you're ready to go. And then you got your split shot. I like to ride them up high just so they stay out of the structure. Take your rusty hook removers, close up that split shot. And depending on the current you're dealing with and the location, you can use more split shots or less or whatever, but today with the structure and the outgoing tide, I don't have a lot of current. So cinch that down, close it up, and we're ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. Hook my knee in the process. Extra large shrimp. It's like a 16-20. Good enough for shrimp cocktail. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a keeper. Oh yeah, that's a good one. There we go. Sling him on. There's a keeper. Finally, big shrimp produces. Let's not lose him. Oh yeah, finally. Gonna get a measure just in case somebody's watching. You need to know if it's legal. Got my fancy Nancy PVC cutting board / measurer. Remember, 10 inches in the state of Florida. This one measures 11. Right in the cooler. Come on. Picked off. These snappers are just bait thieves. They're worse than pinfish. stopped. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Another big one. Another baby. Fell off. He had the shrimp in his mouth, not the hook. Let's see if we can get that piece. Somebody will grab that piece. I'm gonna pull in this pinfish and then throw on the other one, the live one I just caught. Live bait's always better. I'll save him for some kind of cut bait. Lively pinfish. Okay. Tail hook kind of in the spine there. Let's let him swim around. Try right across the channel there. Okay. Okay. Work your magic, buddy.